Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. I'd like to say hello to Charlie Herring from Spicewood, Texas. Hello to Evelyn. Hello to Mia Morales from Hacienda Heights, who just started first grade. Congratulations, Mia, from Mommy and Daddy. Hello to Rosemary and Eleanor in Missoula, Montana. And hello to Sophia, Catherine, and Nisha in the Yukon. I'd like to say a happy belated birthday to Audrey, who celebrated a birthday on August 20th. A happy belated birthday to Maria Alexa from The Hague, Netherlands, who celebrated a birthday on August 20th. Happy birthday to Matilda, who is turning 6 on August 22nd. Happy birthday to Jade Michelle, who has a birthday on August 22nd. Happy birthday to Corey, who is turning 6 years old on August 24th. Happy birthday to Oliver, who is celebrating a birthday on August 27th. Happy birthday to Daniel from Richland, Washington, who is turning 6 on August 27th. And happy birthday to Aerith from Arlington, Texas, who is turning 9 on August 27th. A happy birthday to you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you to Kinsley Ward for suggesting this story topic. This is another story in our series about Bernice. In this story, Bernice is going to the park to play with Bobby, and she is very excited. Bernice is up early and surprises Papa Bear in the kitchen. When Papa Bear asks why she is up so early, she tells him all about the busy day she has planned at the park. And so they get ready and head out to play. Bernice goes to the park. "Good morning, Papa," Bernice said as she walked into the kitchen. Papa Bear jumped. "Little Bear, you startled me. What are you doing up so early this morning?" he said with a laugh. "Sorry, Papa, I didn't mean to scare you. Is it okay to talk to you? Mama Bear once said that you were in a better mood after you had your morning coffee." "I love talking to you any time of the day, Little Bear. My mind and body are just a little bit slower in the morning than when I was young." "I think you were always super fast and strong, Papa." "Thank you, Little Bear. Now, why are you up so early this morning?" asked Papa Bear as he took a drink of his coffee. "Well, I'm just super excited because the sun is shining, and that means I can go to the park one last time. I thought if I got up earlier, maybe I could spend more time there." "My papa used to say the early bird gets the worm," Papa Bear said as he took another drink of coffee. "Why would you want a worm, Papa?" "I think it's just a silly expression, Little Bear. So, how about some breakfast, and then we can pack a lunch and go meet Bobby at the park." "I'll need a big breakfast today, Papa, so I can have lots of energy to play on the swings, the slide, and play games with Bobby. I think he wants to go an archaeological dig. He thinks there might be some dinosaur bones in the sandbox," Bernice said excitedly. "One big breakfast coming up," Papa Bear said, as he handed Little Bear a cup of hot cocoa and milk. Whispering, Bernice said, "Is Mama Bear still in bed, Papa?" "Oh no, Little Bear. She was up before I was. She is out running this morning and won't be back until just before we leave for the park. We'll make a little bit of breakfast for her, too." "Is Mama Bear faster than even you, Papa?" Bernice said, still whispering. "She certainly is, Little Bear. Mama Bear is amazing, just like you." Now let's make some breakfast so we can start our day. Tell me all about your day at the park with Papa and Bobby, Mama Bear asked when she put a plate of pasta and salad on the table for Bernice to eat. It was a lot of fun, Mama, though Papa seemed to be yawning a lot on the drive home, Bernice said as she started to twirl pasta around her fork. I was just practicing my deep breathing exercises, Papa Bear said with a laugh. With a mouthful of food, Bernice started to talk. We can wait until you have chewed your food, little bear, Papa Bear said. I'm just so super hungry, and pasta is one of my favorite, Bernice said as she tried to hide the cucumber from her salad underneath her plate. Don't forget to eat your cucumber, Mama Bear said with a smile. Okay. It was a good day, Mama, and Papa made some delicious sandwiches, too. Bobby and I played on the swings, we went on the slides, we played tag, and climbed on the monkey bars. I'm much better at climbing than Bobby, but I helped him. Then after we had Papa's sandwiches, we went on an archaeological dig in the sandbox. Bobby was sure that there must be dinosaur bones at the park, and we aren't allowed to dig holes in the grass, so we looked there, Bernice said, with tomato sauce all over her mouth. Did you find any dinosaur bones? Mama Bear asked. No, we dug for an hour and didn't find any, but we did find somebody's doll. So we showed it to Papa, and we all went and gave it to the people who look after the park, in case someone was missing it. I know I would miss one of my dolls. Papa Bear said that you made a new friend today. What was her name? Mama Bear asked. Oh, yeah, I made a new friend, and she goes to the same school as Bobby and I. Her name is Gertrude, and she likes animals very much. That's nice. How did you meet her? Well, Bobby and I were playing with some of the other kids at the playground. Bobby tried to get the kids to pretend they were dinosaurs and he would catch them, but they didn't like that, so we mostly played tag. Gertrude was sitting all by herself on a bench near the playground, and she looked so sad, Mama. So Bobby and I walked over and asked her why she wasn't playing. And what did she say? She said that some of the boys teased her because she wore a great big alligator hat, which I didn't think was very nice. Bobby loved the hat, Mama, and I think he will get one with a T-Rex on top. That is, if his mama will buy it for him. So we asked her to come and play with us, and we had a lot of fun. That was nice of you, Bernice, Mama Bear said as she wiped the tomato sauce off Bernice's face. Well, just because you wear cool hats doesn't mean you can't play with all the kids, Mama. We can't all be the same, can we? Papa always says that the world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Your Papa is a smart bear, Mama said with a smile. It's fun to include everyone when you play. Yeah, and we found out that she knows everything about alligators. She knows so much that even Bobby didn't have much to say, and he is always talking. So we have a lot in common, and we hope to meet at the library at school sometimes. Well, it sounds like you made a nice new friend. Yeah, I think so. That night, after Bernice did her bedtime routine and got cozy in bed, she said to Papa Bear, I really love you and Mama Bear, Papa. We really love you too, little bear. Can I still go to the park once school starts, Papa? It starts super soon, and though I am excited to go back and see all my classmates, learn new things and other stuff, I will miss going to the park. We can always find some time for the park. We have the weekends and holidays. We even went to the park last winter and played in the snow, don't you remember?" Papa Bear said. "How could I forget? That was one of the bestest days of my life," Bernice said with a great big yawn. "Do you know what time it is, Papa?" asked Bernice. "I think it might be the time I go and eat all the cookies in the kitchen," replied her papa with a smile. "You better not, Papa. I love your cookies too much for you to eat them all." "Okay, I'll save you some. I bet you would like a story right now, wouldn't you?" "That sounds like a great idea, Papa," Bernice said with an even bigger yawn. "Are you sure you can stay awake?" "I think so." "Are you comfy and warm?" "Yes, Papa." "How about Twigga, Wolfie, and Madeline? Are they ready for a story too?" "I think they are." "Okay, give me a big hug and a kiss, and I'll tell you a short story." "Thank you, Papa," Bernice said as she gave Papa Bear a great big hug. Once upon a time, in a world full of magic and fun, there lived a brave little bear named Boo Boo. She lived in a large castle at the edge of a mystical forest. And in this forest, there were unicorns, fairies, gnomes, and all manner of insects, birds, and animals. It was a wonderful place. Her best friend was a young dragon called Kai Kai, and they liked to play as much as they could. The kingdom they lived in was full of people who lived in the meadows, those who lived in the hills, and those who lived in the forest, and they all lived in harmony. On this day, Boo Boo decided to walk alone deep into the forest near her castle to where a wise old gnome named Bixi lives. Bixi had been helping Boo Boo learn a bit about the natural world, first with her garden that she planted with Kai Kai, and today they are going to talk about trees. Boo Boo would have liked to have gone with Kai Kai and Bluebell, but they had already started going back to school. Kai Kai's school for dragons was quite a bit different than Boo Boo's school, and Bluebell studied with the other unicorns in the forest. Boo Boo followed the flower-lined path that eventually led to a magical clearing in the woods, where Bixi would talk and read from the special trunk full of the greatest treasure the world has ever known, books. As she walked, she thought about school and felt a little bit nervous. She loved school. She loved learning and reading, but this was a whole new grade with many new classmates. She soon arrived at the clearing where Bixi was waiting for her with some honey tea. "Hi, Boo Boo. How was the long walk through the woods today?" "I have some warm honey tea to help quench your thirst," Bixi said, with his usual warm smile. It was as beautiful a walk as always, and unlike one of the first few times I quickly walked here, I am not out of breath. "Fantastic! You are not only learning, you are getting some exercise too," Bixi said as he handed Boo Boo a cup of tea. "Are you ready to talk about trees?" he asked. "Sure," said Boo Boo. "Well, have a seat and I'll get started," Bixi said as he opened a book he had brought out from the trunk. "Ahem. As you are already aware, trees are tall, woody plants which usually have a stem called a trunk. Trees are the largest and oldest living things in the magical kingdom. Some trees live for hundreds or even thousands of years. Now, trees also breathe." Noticing that she wasn't paying attention, Bixi stopped and asked, Boo Boo, you seem to be somewhere else. You always have a ton of questions, but you don't seem quite yourself today. Is everything okay? I'm sorry, Bixi. I'm fine. I think I am a little preoccupied with the start of school. It starts next week and I'm a little nervous. You? Nervous? What are you so nervous about? Bixi asked, somewhat surprised. I heard that there were a lot of new students this year, and I guess I am nervous about meeting all these new classmates. Being nervous is normal, Boo Boo, especially when we are about to experience new things. Were you nervous the first time you flew on Kai Kai's back? Yes. And what happened? Well, I almost fell off, Boo Boo replied with a smirk. But you hung on, didn't you? I assume you did, because I don't remember hearing about you getting a bump on your head, Bixi said with a laugh. Yes, it's pretty normal to ride on his back now. And how about when you entered that race a while back? Oh, I was super nervous about that, Boo Boo said. And you did well in that too. Continuing on, Bixi said, other kids will be nervous and excited on the first few days of school too. Take a deep breath, believe in yourself, and I am sure everything will be fine. How about we leave the talk about trees until another day and go for a walk in the woods? I find walking and noticing the flowers and the leaves, talking with the birds, and watching the insects helps me feel much better. Can I take my honey tea with me? Boo Boo asked with a smile. You certainly can, Bixi said as he refilled her cup. And with that, Papa Bear gave Bernice a kiss on the forehead, adjusted her blanket, making sure that her friends were comfy too, turned off her lamp, and quietly whispered, I love you, little bear. And that is the end of our story. Good night. Sleep tight.